Call to order the Common Council meeting for May 9th, 2023 at 6:17 p.m. Attendance roll call.
Alderpersons Wolf.
Here.
Hamel.
Here.
Terrence.
Here.
Kapusta.
Here.
Schrader.
Here.
Kubaki.
Here.
Madden. Here. We have a quorum present.
Thank you. Statement of public notice.
This meeting was noticed in accordance with the public meeting law.
Thank you. Public comment. There is no public. Communications from the mayor's office. Couple things. I sent out an email today. The League of Municipalities has been working very hard lobbying our state elected officials on getting a number of bills brought forward, and one of them is the shared revenue that was released last week. And as such, every year they have a thing called Local Government Day up in Madison. I'm going. They're urging us to get as many people up there as possible so we can interact with our state reps, and more so just to let them know that we're happy, if you are happy, with at least the extra shared revenue that they're doing. So if anyone's interested in going, it is May 23rd. I emailed something out today with an agenda. It starts with a continental breakfast, a tour of the Capitol, and then a lunch with some speakers. I guarantee it'll be an interesting day. I'm driving up so you guys can even ride up with me, and I can sign you up. So if you have any interest in it, just shoot me an email and let me know if you want to go.
That's the day that there's a council meeting at night.
We have a council meeting that night, yes. So we'll be back. We will be back here by, I would say, 2:30 at the latest.
Yeah, and you saw my email,
Yeah.
or my, okay,
So
sorry.
if you have any interest, just shoot me an email and I'll get you signed up and we can go. So, state shared revenue. As I mentioned earlier, the estimates that are out right now, we would be getting a sizable, it's 150% increase in our shared revenue, which is more than I was actually thought I'd get, because they were talking that you're going to at least get 10% more. And I'm like, well, $40,000, gee, thanks. And when the estimates came out and I saw an additional almost $600,000, I was pleased. I'm not quite sure how the new formula works, but previously we were fourth in the county for getting the amount of shared revenue. With the new formula, we move into third place. For some reason, we get more than Menominee Falls, which is a much bigger community than us. So I don't know. I'm not going to complain.
There's your roads, Eileen.
Yeah, well, that's part of it. Roads are capital, and I think if we're going to look, there's other ways of looking at that. Street lights, you'll notice that we have taken down, or starting to take down, every other light on Janesville Road. If you haven't noticed, those poles have been rusty for about 5 years or so.
After we painted them.
And they're getting worse. So we're taking down every other one. We are having them powder coated and cured in an oven. We've tried other things in the past and with no success. This should work, and we couldn't do this in the past because no one had an oven long enough to put a street pole in it. One of our, actually, Muskego residents owns a business in Big Bend that does this type of thing. So we're using a local vendor, and we did some tests last year, and it seems...
So we're going to paint them red or brown, so we won't see it next time?
So they what?
Red or brown, so you...
Yeah, so they just look like it?
Yeah, that's what we should
Powder
do.
coating should work.
it should.
The one thing I did realize, though, is, did we really need lights as closely as we have them all? I mean, it's...
I think once the trees grow up, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a lot of lights there, and they're
do.
really close double heads, too. There's a lot of lights.
The road program did start last week. So there's Kipling in your neighborhood. There's your area. Bob has some going on. I'm trying to remember where they all are. There's like 3 areas around town, but they did start. Right now, there's what they're going through. What they go through first is if there is curb and gutter, they're replacing, especially where the stormwater grates are. A lot of those get beat up first. They tear those out, and they should be pouring concrete later this week for those, and then they come back later with the road and resurface the road. So all the areas that are affected have been contacted by Public Works, letting them know what the timetable is as far as roads being open and closed. Box Farm Durham, boat launches we talked about. Committee of the whole, they are impassable, and I have asked staff to come back with options. We have to address it one way, shape, or form, even if it's a temporary solution to get us through, but we can't leave them clogged up. So I'm waiting to see what those options are, and I'll let you know if it's something that we can just take care of through our existing budget, or if we got to make find out some other financing, and I'll bring that back to you then. And that's it from communications from the mayor's office. Consent business. Approval of the Common Council meeting minutes from April 27th. Approval of vouchers, Resolution 034-2023, a resolution declaring May 13th, 2023 as World Migratory Bird Day. Resolution 035-2023, resolution combining wards for election purposes, presidential preference. Resolution 036-2023, resolution establishing uses for the American Rescue Plan Act Grant Fund.
Move to approve and gross.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. There is no new business. Review of committee reports. In front of you have the Finance Committee meeting minutes from March 28th, 2023, and the Plan Commission meeting minutes from April 5th, 2023. Unfinished business. Ordinance 1486, an ordinance to add Chapter 334 to the Municipal Code of the City of Muskego, truancy, second reading.
Move to approve.
Discussion?
Second.
Any questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. License approval. Approval of an outside dance permit for is it
Addis.
Okay, all right. Addis Management LLC, DBA Danny Haskell's Pub and Grill, located at West 171 South 7260 Lannon Drive for the following dates: Saturday, June 6th, 2023, from 4 p.m. until 10 p.m. So June 10th, sorry, from 4 p.m. until 10:30 p.m.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Approval of an outside dance permit for Aaron's Coffee Bean LLC, DBA Vintage Grounds, located at South 74 West 16825 Janesville Road for the following dates: Sundays, May 21, June 11, 18, and 25, 2023, from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. City official reports, have none. Communications miscellaneous business is authorized by law. Any updates from any of the liaisons?
Just a quick comment. It's good to see the house on Woods is getting cleaned up. Matter of fact, it's funny because something got sent to Bob and it just got sent over to me about it. They have to the end of the month so people know that it should be cleaned up by then, or we do it, right?
Yep.
Okay, just want to pass it on. The other thing I just want to make a quick comment on is that I find it's a shame that this property got moved from one location to another, and we should really be on top of these properties before that even gets to that point, because this has been a long battle, so I just want to bring that up.
Thank you. Any other comments, reports? Future agenda items. Jeff and I are going to be bringing forward a change in some of the forfeitures for some ordinances. Mainly, the main one that got on our radar was a couple months ago, we increased the fine for for kids getting caught vaping to $565. And we did a sting a couple weeks ago to the businesses selling to kids. And the businesses, and there were a couple that were not compliant that were issued tickets. That ticket's only like $124, so we are going to be upping that to like $690.
Is that as high as it can go?
You can go probably to any limit, but
Okay.
$690, I think $690.
It needs to hurt,
Yeah.
for sure.
The 124 doesn't.
No, that's not enough.
And we're fine. Yeah.
Where did that number come from? That's a, like you have it in, okay. Just weird.
So, all right. Any other future agenda items requests? Motion to adjourn would be in order.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We're adjourned at 6:26.
I'm out of here.
Thanks, everyone.
I know.